Hi, everybody. It's Nikki
And I'm Flossie.
with Your Thoughts Create.
We are the funniest, wittiest mindset duo coaches on all platforms, period.
So, if you guys need one-on-one coaching or want ongoing group support, it'll be linked below. We have our Manifestation VIP group, which is Flossie and myself going live once a week to help you guys with your manifestations and any questions that you may have.
And if you want a manifestation evaluation so that you can know your manifestation type, Nikki actually has a brand new email manifestation evaluation, which is awesome. It's great for people who are overseas who might need help with translation and for those on a budget. And don't forget, I have my SP course, 3 courses in one: how to become the best master of manifesting, how to become the best version of yourself, and how to manifest your SP. It can be used in all areas of life. Many people are having a lot of success with it. So if you haven't checked it out already, check it out.
And all these will be linked below. So today we're going to discuss persisting versus obsessing and what that means and how to bring in your manifestation quicker.
So I think one of the issues is I think that a lot of people do not know what actually persistence is. Persisting is staying laser focused on exactly what you want, despite what you see in the 3D. It doesn't matter what the 3D shows you, you're going to persist in what you want. You're going to stay focused on your manifestation until your 3D conforms and hardens into fact, period. Where obsessing is you are staying focused on a thought, but it's like to the point that you're not doing anything else. You're just obsessed on that. And you're like, if I don't affirm for my SP, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. You're like strangling the life out of your manifestation. You're like obsessed with it. That is not persisting.
Right, exactly. For me, persisting is exactly what Flossie said. You keep your eye on the prize. You keep that aim. You have your goal and you live in the end with that goal by affirming as if it's true already. Now, the purpose of affirming, and let me just clarify on this, because I think a lot of people treat it as a magic trick, and it's not a magic trick. What you're trying to do is you're trying to change your dominant thoughts, your dominant core thought about your manifestation, whether it's health, self-concept, money, SP, it doesn't matter. So you're saying these affirmations to change that core dominant thought so that those things can reflect outward in your reality. Now, persisting in that affirmation or whatever technique you choose is what is going to manifest. However, obsession, when that comes into play, you're talking about changing your lifestyle. You're talking about staying in bed, constantly just focusing on the manifestation, whether it's money or job or SP, and that's the only thing on your mind. And there's a big difference between persisting and obsessing over something. I believe obsession causes more resistance, which can in fact delay your manifestation.
Well, I'd like to interject that the obsessing actually keeps your manifestation on the pedestal. And as I've explained before, and I'll explain again, when you have your manifestation on the pedestal, it's like you're down here, your manifestation's up here, you're looking up. What does that mean? That means it seems out of reach. It seems unattainable. It seems better than you. But when you kick it off of the pedestal by affirming for your self-concept and changing your thoughts how you're supposed to and just persisting, now it's like this at a minimum, maybe lightly below or at least equal to you. It doesn't seem like it's now unattainable, blah, because it's not above you. When you have it on the pedestal, it's above you, and obsessing over it keeps it there.
Exactly. And my biggest tip to all my clients to there's a fine line between persisting and obsessing for some people. And to stay away from the obsession is to keep living your life as you normally would. You're just changing your thoughts as you're thinking them. You're going to flip your thoughts, utilizing your mental diet. You're going to affirm when you set a time to affirm or script or whatever it is that you do. To stay away from obsessing, you want to utilize things like distraction. You want to utilize things like living your life, like still go out with friends, still go out with family, go see a movie, walk your dog, do those normal everyday things that you would do. You're still living a life, whether or not you're manifesting.
We've always been manifesting. We cannot not manifest. So you've always been manifesting your entire life. And did you put your entire life on hold? No, you still continue to do the things that you wanted to do. The only difference now is that you're spiritually awake. You know that you manifest. You know that your thoughts create, because your thoughts do create. Hello. You know that your thoughts create, and how you think those thoughts are up to you. If you want to use tools like affirming to where you're having a repetitive thought, or scripting where you're concentrating what you're writing on, visualization, Nikki goes over all 13 plus of the different manifestation types. If you want, that's what you do. You're going to do those things. You're going to keep your thoughts in line, and you're going to persist in the thought that you want while you're doing what you want. You're not going to sit there and like obsessively affirm 24/7 and script 24/7 and never leave your home and become the cat lady who's got 50,000 cats doing nothing while you're delaying your manifestation because it's up here.
Exactly. So bring that down. Bring it down to an even level, evil level, an even playing field. Okay. So yes, think lovingly about your manifestations. Think loving thoughts, happy thoughts. Persist in those. The slash in the tires, the key in the car, obsessive, whatever thoughts that you can't get SP or this man or woman or whatever it is you're obsessing over out of your mind. You need to start utilizing things like EFT tapping. You need to start utilizing things like the fuck you letters we talk about. And you can also just basically distract and find a distraction that is greater than your current manifestation. And what I mean by that is something that keeps you mentally engaged enough to where you cannot think about it. So that could be a game. It could be engaging with a friend. It could be just calling your mom and saying, hey, mom, what's going on? Many different things.
If you think back to before you were consciously manifesting, you of course thought about different things all day long. And when you were like buying a house or looking at houses, you thought of houses, and maybe you thought of them a lot, but you weren't sitting there saying, I got to have a house, got to have a house, got to have a house, got to have a house. No, you were like, yeah, I'm going to get a house. And then you would talk about it a little bit. Or, if you're talking about your relationship, yeah, like I know that this guy's going to ask me on a date. He's like totally fucking hella cute. I can't wait to go out with him, or chick, whatever your gender preference is. You'd be talking about a little bit, but you weren't like, when is he calling? When is he calling? Oh my God. Is he calling yet? Is he calling yet? No, you didn't do any of that fucking shit. No.
Let me just say, I know that we're older than some of our clients. Okay. We don't look it, but we are older than some of you. And I do have a lot of young clients that come to me and say, he hasn't viewed my Snapchat story. His Snap score went up. He's on Instagram, but he's not texting me. I've been guilty of that. I'll just throw my hand up there. But the thing is, now you're obsessing. Now you're looking for 3D evidence, because obsession can bring out looking at the 3D, looking for validation, asking constant questions in every manifestation group. We're friends with other manifestation coaches. We all get along. We are in their groups. They're in ours. I see all of you when you post the same question to 15 groups. And you know what that tells me? You're obsessed. You need to tone it down. Get back. Find out who you are, work on your self-concept. When you feel good about yourself, it is so much easier to persist for your other desires and find an even playing field.
It also says, I haven't brought this up yet, I don't believe, or at least not very much. When you're in a state of being obsessed for your manifestation, you are literally in the state of desperation and lack. That's the state that you're in. You're not in your power. You're not in your power as operant power, the God of your reality, the master manifesting, the guru of conscious creation. Like, that's not who you're being. You're being someone who's desperate and lack and never going to have my manifestation. Where is it? How come it hasn't showed up yet? It should have been here 5 minutes ago. I've been affirming for 3 minutes. It should have been here a minute ago. No, like you thought a bunch of shitty thoughts to get where you are. You may have to think a handful to get out, and you can have it at a snap of your finger of whatever seems natural and possible to you. You have to remember, it is all on you. Okay. So you have to change your dominant thoughts about the situation, at least enough to where that can start to conform, because that thought has to get past the bouncer gatekeeper of your that's in your conscious mind to your subconscious to get to your God self, so it can manifest and conform. When you're like this, strangling the very life out of your manifestation by obsessing, and where is it? I don't know where it is. I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. Isn't it here yet? No, because if you were, you'd be like, that shit's mine. It belongs to me, fucking period.
Exactly. You have to step into that power, into that confidence, and manifest from that place Persist from that place and don't become obsessed. Her
What
famous
goes in here? Shitty ass thoughts and desperation, obsession, in the trash where it belongs.
it doesn't look like a trash can.
It actually technically is a plant holder, but I've used it in a trash can in my videos and I point to that motherfucker. And since I'm not over there and I'm over here, I brought it lovingly with me so I could remind our viewers, our subscribers, where they put the bullshit that doesn't work for them, in the fucking owl trash can where it belongs, because I've made it a trash can, period. It's my reality. I can be doing have anything that I want. I say that this is a fucking trash can. Facts. Facts.
Okay, so throw it in the owl trash can where it belongs, whatever trash can you have. Don't obsess. Obsession is not a good look for you. It's not a good look for anybody.
We've been there. I've been there. I've been there.
We've all been there. We've had a Abdullah smack each other out of the obsession state before. So you need to do a self check-in. And I want everybody watching this video to do a self check-in. Ask yourself, am I asking the same questions over and over and over again? If you are, you need to stop. You need to stop and go back to Manifestation 101. There's a whole video on our page about it. Go watch Sammy Ingram, watch us, watch whoever you want, Manifesting with Kimberly. We love all the manifestation coaches. Go watch them. Also, ask yourself, have I stopped living my life? Have I changed my behavior or my routine to bring in my manifestation? And if the answer to that is yes, then you need to take a look at what you're doing and stop.
Like, have you literally stopped going out with friends so that you could be home and affirm?
Exactly. This should not overtake your life. Am I missing anything?
No, I think they need to do that internal check-in, see where they're at, like look at, you know, are you affirming out of like, I've got to affirm, or I'm not going to have this? Or is it more like, I know that doing this is what's going to change my thoughts and assumptions. I'm going to spend this little bit of time affirming. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, flip any negative thoughts as I have them. And I'm going to go ahead and just do me and know that I'm the fucking God of my reality. I can do have what I want. And that shit is conforming, fucking period. Hardcore facts, like period.
Exactly. Exclamation point. I don't say period anymore. I put an exclamation point on that.
Exclamation point, that motherfucker. It's ours. It belongs to us. Exclamation point.
It's harder to say.
Period.
Period. Exclamation point. Whatever you want to use. I don't care. Air quotes. Just get it done. So we've gone over persisting versus obsession. We have other videos about maintaining your mental diet, getting rid of resistance, and how to take your manifestation off the pedestal. Guys, it is just as easy as we make it sound when we say just affirm and persist. I know everybody's tired of hearing affirm and persist, but we mean it. If you can step into your power, you know who you are, and you do this with confidence, your manifestations will come in quickly.
Those are facts.
If you have any questions for myself or Flossie, please comment below. We have a free Facebook group, and we're also coaches for the Mermaid Gang if you're not in there already. We will talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.